welcome to Face to Face of Indian Indian News. Our guests today are Anuradha Palakurthi and Prashanth Palakurthi. They are producing an excellent musical event in Boston on August 20th, Nazraana, which will be accompanied by a 40-person band coming from Mumbai for this program. Also, the program is going to support Samarthanam. We are going to talk to both Anuradha and Prashanth about the event. And the name of the program is Nazraana.
Well, we named it Nazrana because we wanted the audiences in Boston to know that by attending the concert, they are gifting skills and empowerment to the disabled in India. Concert, 100% of the tickets of the concert go to Samarthanam.
So you have supported a lot of charitable groups and organizations both here in the United States and India. Why Samarthanam?
The number of disabled people that they bring back into civil society as productive members today is 100,000. Just 100,000. And they want to go in the next 10 years to 1 million people. So in India, what happens is when you have a disabled person, it takes a whole family down. Now we know personally, Juju and I, what it means to raise an autistic child and the amount of effort that goes into it. And in India, and we have resources. So in India, with lack of resources, how to make them productive, how to help families cope with this, Samarthanam does an outstanding job. And so we are so honored to support Mahantesh created company, organization Samarthanam. He was born blind, or he became blind, but he went on to register for PhD, did his master's.
Actually, I have interviewed him in the past.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
A great person, yes.
Such a wonderful human being, and
Sure.
I think he lays down the marker for how you can take a disability and turn it around.
Now I'm turned to Anuradha.
Hi.
So I know the Boston audience is very much familiar with your wonderful singing and your songs and style and everything. So question to you is that you are getting this 40-member band from Mumbai coming for this program.
Right.
Have you performed with them before, or how this thing came together?
Yes, I have. Boston has been witness to a couple of shows of mine. I've started in 2014 when I first did the Madan Mohan tribute. And part of this band had come then when we had met Kamlesh Bhadkamkar and Mithilesh Pattankar, who sang with me, and Vijay Dayal, the sound engineer who accompanied them, to name a few. And then we went on to do the R.D. Burman tribute.
Yeah,
Were
I
you there
remember, sure.
at Berkeley? And then the 10-member team became 21. And then we did Suresh Vadkar show. I think it was 25 at that point. So we want to up it up.
And in Pilani, it was 30 something.
Pilani was
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
30
So,
something, now we are 40.
Right, so they are the best in Bollywood, and I'm very comfortable with them, and they're highly talented. And I thought, why don't bring them back after 6 years?
Sure. So now question is about the logistic, getting a 40-member team from there. How you are dealing with the logistical part of this?
There are two elements of this challenge for us this year, as for people to come from India here. One is the visa processing itself has become very complex because of this. Our embassies in India are completely under-resourced to do that. So to overcome that and bring them in was a logistical challenge to even get appointments, fingerprints, and all of that. And I think we have good people we are working with. We made it, and we are very happy to hear that. And we've got around. We are also adding 5 musicians from local musicians.
From the Berkeley School of Music, or just
the strings. They're adding to the string section and to the brass section. So it'll be a fantastic show. A lot of people. The music is just sublime. And I was telling Juju, I'm so old now, I don't think I'm going to do any more.
That's not true.
These logistical challenges and nightmares, I think I'm done. I was telling Juju, this is it. This is our last show in Boston of this magnitude, Just
No, I think so. Now, so do you have some sort of and provide us an overview that how the program is looking like and what is going to happen in the program?
The doors open at 5. We expect people to be seated by 5:30. Between 5:30 and 6, there will be short presentations by Mahantesh, which is 5 minutes. And then, as you know, Upendra, every time we have a concert, we are on Team Veterans. So we want veterans saying folk to come there and make an announcement or two, which will probably then the show.
So now, before we move to the show, I have one question with you, Anuradha, about the veterans. There's some connection with your family, right, with helping veterans? So can you just talk a little bit about that?
Of course. My late brother, he was in the Indian Air Force, and he passed away in 1993 when he was on duty. So he left behind a wife and a daughter and a son who was 2 years old. So I don't have to tell you how devastating that was to a family.
Sure.
The family never recovers from
Sure,
that.
sure.
So what better way to give back than to veterans of the United States? We live here. We are citizens of the United
Sure,
States.
sure.
So, I thought it'll be wonderful to contribute and help the veterans here.
Okay. So now let us talk about some of if you can share with us that, what type of songs you'll be singing or
Yes.
I-
So I am accompanied by a superstar playback singer who is so versatile that he can sing in 7 languages. He's highly versatile.
And he's Vijay Prakash.
He is Vijay Prakash. His name is Vijay Prakash, and I think he's Mr. Rahman's favorite as well. He's done a lot of work. And so he's coming. He's my co-singer, the male vocalist. And as far as the music is concerned, I've given you the answer. So it might be a lot of stuff there, but predominantly film music. It's all movies from the, film, from South Indian movies and
To modern movies. Yes.
popular songs. It's going to be very exciting. I can't really give away the.
Yeah, sure.
You
no,
know.
I think it's sufficient to say, come with your dancing shoes, guys. I'm hearing this music in my house, and it's just incredible music. And one of the things about this also, Upendra, is that this is our 75th independence year.
Yes, yeah.
So it's a part of the whole event. This is the culmination, the last event of IAGB, ISW.
So also some of these organizations are involved with you in organizing this event.
That's correct.
So if you can just talk about them as well briefly, who are
So
they?
there are a dozen of them, Kannada Kutta, Telugu Association Greater Boston, and Tamil Association. A lot of these regional organizations. From a national perspective, IAGB and ISW.
Yes, yeah, all great organizations.
They're all
yeah.
great organizations, and they have a pedigree of celebrating India's
Sure.
independence, and this is the 75th one. It's a landmark event for us, for India, and like Juju says, it's a very bright and strong and cheerful India.
Okay.
We're very proud of India's 75th.
And
Unlike our other shows, Upendra, which I used to personally manage, this show is being managed by the wonderful team of Dwarki Varavani, Sanjay Gowda.
so Dwarki is from the Samarthanam, yes.
He's
He's
the
the
head of
president of
He's the head of
Samarthanam.
Samarthanam.
Sure.
So they're organizing a lot of logistics and
Now, again, I'm coming back. I have never done any interview with you where I have not asked you to hum few lines. So I want to continue with that tradition.
Okay.
Do you think it is too much to ask?
Well, what do you want me to hum?
आज जाने की जितना करो, one
Oh
of
my
my
God.
favorite.
Well, I'll try.
Okay.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो,
Perfect.
हम तो लुट जाएंगे. Then
she'll forget all
हम
words.
तो मर जाएंगे.
हम तो मर जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें ना
किया ना करो.
किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
Well, thank you. I put you on this spot, but this is one of my favorite ghazals, so
I'm
it's
sorry.
always, yeah.
I know the words. I always have to have it in front of me.
Okay, no,
I
but this is
apologize.
beautiful. That's yes. So now, Prashanth, your last word about our coming program.
This is going to be a showcase event, 75th Indian independence. The cause is brilliant, Samarthanam, and the singers are the best in my opinion. Vijay Prakash is one of the best in India, and my wife is. Apart from that, she's beautiful. That's a different story.
Oh,
And the musicians
you didn't do that.
I don't know what to do.
It
You're
came very
beautiful.
naturally,
It
actually.
came naturally, yes.
Talk about my singing.
And then the musicians, I promise you guys, you would never have heard a band like this in Boston. I do not think that any musician, any singer, any program has carried 40 singers from India to this place. This is the first big event. I'm still searching to see if anybody's flown in with 40 musicians. This is the first big one.
And we have a very good sound engineer, Yash Raj.
Yeah, Yash
Yeah.
Raj Films sound engineer.
Vijay Dayal.
To make sure people can hear well everywhere.
So they're also coming from
Yeah.
India. Yeah, excellent.
Everyone's
Yeah,
coming together.
sure. Anuradha, your last word.
My last word is that please get your tickets at sulekha.com. Do not miss it. Like Prashanth said, it's a 35-member to 40-member band. We're not sure if we can do that again. And please do come and support Samarthanam.
Anuradha, thank you so much and looking forward to the program.
Thank you.
Prashanth, thank you so much again as always. And don't say that this is going to be your last big program.
No, let's not talk
I mean,
about
every
that
time
now.
he does a
I'm
bigger
an
and
old
bigger
man
program.
now.
So
Yeah.
I think he was just. So again, thank you so much for your time, Prashanth.
you.
And
Thank you.
Anuradha, thank you so much. And good, yes, excellent. Good,
Thank you, Pendra.
sure,
Thank you very much.
good.